Keat. Keat slumped into the worn-out armchair in the break room, feeling the exhaustion seep into his bones. Fatigue weighed heavily on his broad shoulders, the result of the grueling 48-hour shift he had just endured as a firefighter. The flickering fluorescent lights above him cast a pale glow, giving the room a dull, sterile mood. He thought about doing something useful, like changing out the bulbs, but just sat there transfixed, too tired to move a muscle. It had been an unusually busy shift for Keat, filled not only with the relentless battle against raging fires, but also with multiple responsibilities beyond the realm of firefighting. This time out, he had been entrusted with the crucial task of maintaining the fire apparatus and overseeing the medical equipment. Keat had encountered unexpected hurdles after checking the firefighting equipment, making sure it was in top shape. However, the same could not be said for the medical supplies. There were some missing medications and damaged equipment that had to be replaced urgently. This had required him trudging to different clinics because the medications were in short supply. He'd had to go to 4 different places to make the kits whole again, which irritated him because of traffic snarls. Managing both firefighting duties and replacements had tired him out. He'd hoped that shopping for groceries for the station had been his assignment. That would have been so much easier since it only required a walk to the nearest grocery store. As he sat there, sweat-soaked and with a dirt-smudged face, Keat allowed himself a moment of respite. He closed his eyes, letting his weary body sink into the comfort of the chair. There were some faint background sounds from the fire station. He heard his comrades' laughter and the occasional screech of tires from passing vehicles. The small sanctuary within the chaotic walls of the station was his oasis, and all the other men cherished it, if only for a few stolen moments. He smiled wryly because this was the image projected of firefighters, men sitting around a table playing table games, plenty of time on their hands, and a lot of camaraderie. The reality was far different. It was more like that moment he was experiencing. With his eyes still closed, Keat reflected on the years that had shaped him into the weary firefighter he had become. The countless emergencies he had faced, the lives he had saved, and the lives he had tragically lost, each experience had etched its mark upon his soul. He had witnessed the devastating power of nature's wrath over and over, and it never ceased to amaze him. His fellow firefighters relied on him, as did the community he served. Being a firefighter in California could be hazardous, especially when the wildfires raged. The season was starting, so he knew there would be more days like that. The break room door squeaked open, breaking the calm of Keat's time alone. He opened his eyes to see the weary yet cheerful face of his colleague Liam, who was just about to finish his shift as well. Liam's eyes were tired just like Keat's. He was sure they were both looking forward to having the next 96 hours free. "Hey Keat," Liam greeted with a hoarse voice, his exhaustion palpable. "Long shift, huh?" Keat nodded, offering a tired smile. "Yeah, one for the books, that's for sure. But we made it through." Liam pulled up a chair beside Keat and let out a sigh. "You know, sometimes I wonder how you stay so composed, especially during these seasonal fire shifts. It's like you have an endless reserve of strength." Keat snickered softly, his tired eyes lighting up with a hint of pride. "It's not about being superhuman, Liam. It's about resilience. Besides, I don't dedicate my time off to partying and looking for the next person to be on